Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you are all in good health. This is your instructor Sadia Hamid from Department of Chemistry. We were studying about benzene and substituted benzene. In the previous lecture, we have discussed about the nomenclature of benzene and structure of benzene. Today we will discuss about the resonance and resonance energy and stabilization of benzene, and we will discuss about addition reaction in benzene. Benzene is a cyclic aromatic compound having formula C6H6. All the carbon-carbon bond in benzene are equal length. So there is no carbon-carbon single bond and the carbon-carbon double bond. So benzene consists of one full sigma bond and half a pi bond. Before moving to our today lecture, we would like to discuss the nomenclature of benzene, which I have given you to in the previous lectures, and I hope you all have done. So please check it first. Give the suitable name to each of the following. First one is chlorobenzene. Second, where 3 chlorine are attached, it will be 1,3,4 chlorobenzene. All the substituents are same. So we have discussed when all the substituted have benzene, we should prefix that di for 2 and tri for 3. 3 chlorine are present and their position is 1, 3, 4. So its name will be 1,3,4 chlorobenzene. And option C, we take the parent compound is styrene. If carbon-carbon double bond is present on benzene ring, so their name is styrene. And at the second position, iodine group is present, so its name is 2-iodostyrene, or we say ortho-iodostyrene. In option D, 1 chlorine and 1 bromine is present. So if we take bromobenzene as a parent, so with respect to these, bromine chlorine is present at the position number 2. So it should be 2-chlorobromobenzene. And if we take the chlorobenzene as a parent, then it should be 2-bromochlorobenzene, or it should be orthobromochlorobenzene. Similarly, it should be orthochlorobromobenzene. In option E, ethyl group is present in benzene and iodine group is present on benzene ring. So if we take the parent compound is ethyl benzene, and with respect to this, iodine is present at 4th position. So its name is 4-iodoethyl benzene or para-iodoethyl benzene. In F options, there is a toluene. If CH3 group is present on benzene rings, so its name is toluene. And at the position number 3 and 5, 2-nitro group is present. So its name is 3,5-dinitrotoluene. And in option G, there is also a toluene. 1 CH3 group is present on benzene ring, so its name is toluene, and we take the parent as a toluene. At the 4th position, iodine is present, so its name is 4-iodotoluene, and it also name has para-iodotoluene. Resonance. What is resonance? Resonance is the possibility of different pairing scheme of valence electrons of atom is called resonance. Let's see the example of nitrate. So Lewis structure of nitrate is, if we write the expanded form of nitrate, Nitrate, which contain 3 oxygen atom, is attached to nitrogen. In this structure, nitrogen has double bond with 1 oxygen and a single bond with other 2 oxygen, and each oxygen has a negative charge. So if I choose to put the pi bond lower left oxygens or put the pi bond to the with right 1 oxygen, will that be incorrect? The answer is no. If we have put pi bond left low oxygen, nitrogen still has a positive charge and other 2 oxygen will be negative charge. And if I put the pi bond with the lower right side of these oxygens, then these oxygen will be in the neutral and nitrogen has a still positive charge and other 2 oxygens carry a negative charge. So how is this possible? And in your exams, how did you know which structure, if there is 3 possible structure, that will be the correct? The answer is resonance. So what exactly is resonance? Resonance is the how electron move back and forth. Movement of electron from one atom to another atom in the same structures. From one atom to another atom in the same structures. And in the resonance we have used the curve arrow. The movement of these curve arrow shows the movement of electrons. These arrows shows the movement of electron. Arrow tail always go where the electrons are in your molecule, and arrowhead exactly shown where the electron wind up. So if I want to put the pi bond between these nitrogen and oxygen, and then this electron is this negative charge is this negative charge move in that direction between the nitrogen and oxygens, and we have put the pi bond between nitrogen and oxygens. When we put the pi bond between nitrogen and oxygens, then here the valency of nitrogen is not satisfied, so these electrons, these pi electron is kicked towards the upper side of oxygen. So in that oxygen which is a negative charge, so in that structures this nitrogen is the neutrals and the this oxygen is a neutral, nitrogen has still positive charge and other oxygen has a negative charge. As we put the double headed arrow between these two resonating structure which show the back and forth movement of electrons. In the next structures, if I want to put the pi bond between nitrogen and oxygens, pi bond between nitrogen and oxygens, then this negative charge is shifted between nitrogen and oxygens. When this negative charge is shifted between nitrogen and oxygen, again and these pi electron is kicked out and this is shifted or moved towards the oxygens and it has a negative charge. So this is the resonating structures of the nitrate ion which show the back and forth movement of electrons. These electrons are moved between these 3 oxygens. One more things you have to shown in the resonating structure, that there is a square bracket between all these resonating structures. These show that in everything in the square bracket is continuously resonating and the movement of electron is back and forth position. So is not a question of which structure is exist in nature. Do we have this is 25% of that time or 35% of this structure is exist? No, In fact, none of these represent the real structures of the nitrate ion. These simply show the different extreme position of the intermediate, that how the intermediate look like. The real structure is the resonance hybrid of all these structures, which is shown here, that these electron pi electron are so quickly move between these oxygen, so it is very difficult to represent in two dimensional. So we represent in the resonating hybrid structures of the nitrate ion. This is the resonance hybrid of resonance hybrid of all these resonating structure, which show that these pi electron is, if pi electron is shifted, negative charge is shifted between oxygen and nitrogen, then pi bond is present between these two position, and if negative charge is moved in this direction, then pi bond is present between nitrogen and oxygen. And if here right side of oxygen negative charge is moved, then the pi bond is present in between these nitrogen and oxygen atoms. So this is the resonance hybrid of all these structures. The same thing is in benzene. The interesting thing in benzene, why it is different from cyclohexane. In the benzene there are three alternate double and the single bonds. So in benzene, in the cyclohexanes, no double bond is present. It's a simple cyclic structure, hexagon structures, in which each carbon is attached with other two carbon and two hydrogen. But in the benzene, each carbon is attached with one hydrogen and other two carbon atoms. These arrows shows the delocalizations of the pi bonds and how these pi bonds are delocalized. And we can represent these two structures. The resonance is represented by double-headed arrows. This is the resonating structure of the benzene, and the actual structure of benzene is the resonance hybrid of these two structures. So the resonance hybrid, we put the ring in the hexagon that represent the that show that it is the hybrid structure of resonating structures of benzene. Let's take another examples which show the phenomena of resonance, that is carboxylate ion. Here the carbon is also bonded with three oxygens. Carbon make the double bond with one oxygen and make the single bond with other two oxygen, which carry the negative charge. So we can represent in the three different resonating structure. In the first structures, if these negative charge is shifted in that positions, in that case, we can draw the pi bond between carbon and hydrogen, and the valency of carbon is not satisfied, so this bond is shifted towards in that case. So there is another resonating structures is also possible if these negative charge is shifted towards that positions and pi bond is shifted towards into the lower right side of the oxygen. So there is three possible resonating structures of carbonate ions are there, and the actual carbonate ion is the resonance hybrid of all these structures, which show the movement of these pi bond between three oxygens. This give the following resonating structure of the benzene. A and B were proposed by Kekulé, and C, D, and E were proposed by Dewar. The stability of molecule is increased with the number of resonating structures. So in fact, the structure of benzene is the resonance hybrid of all five structure A, B, C, D, E, in which Kekulé structure A and B have the large contribution and Dewar structures have the little bit. Therefore, benzene molecule can be represented by either of two Kekulé structure, and none of these is the real structure of benzene. So, real structure of benzene is the hybrid of all these two structures. Stability. Stability of molecule is increased with increasing number of resonating structures. Stability is measured with the help of heat of hydrogenation. Heat of hydrogenation mean if hydrogen, what is the hydrogenation? If hydrogen molecule is added in the double bond and it is converted into a saturated compound. And you have studied that the most stable alkenes have the smallest heat of hydrogenations because they are already at the lower energy level. So when we have hydrogenate an alkene, we get an alkane. The alkane is more stable than the alkene, so energy is released in this process, and this energy is known as heat of hydrogenation. So if we have cyclohexene, one double bond is present in cyclohexenes, and we determine the heat of hydrogenations between the 1,3-cyclohexatriene and the cyclohexenes. So in first cyclohexene, hydrogen molecule is added and it is converted into cyclohexane, and 28.6 kilocalories heat is released in this process, which is equal to 120 kilojoule per mole. So if we have double bond present in the cyclohexenes, alternate double bond, one double bond, then single bond, and one double bond. So one double bond is present in one position, another is in the third position. So 1,3-cyclohexadiene, two hydrogen molecule is added to hydrogenate these two double bond to convert it into the cyclohexane. It should be the twice of 28.6 kilocalories, because if one single bond is hydrogenated, 28.6 kilocalorie is released. If there is two double bond is present, so these two double bond is hydrogenated, the energy is released the two time of that single bond. So it should be 2 into 28.6, which is 57.2. It is a theoretical and predicted value, but experimentally it showed at 55.4 kilocalorie is energy is releases if we hydrogenate 1,3-cyclohexadiene. It show more stability that as compared to single bond or isolated bond. So but there is a little bit different. So if we have three double bond, three alternative single bonds, so heat of hydrogenation should be 3 times to that of single bond. So it should be 28.6 multiplied by 3. It is a predicted value. So if we have benzene, which is just like 1,3-cyclohexatriene, 3 double bond is present. So when it react with hydrogen is added, then experimentally it showed that 49.8 kilocalorie energy is released, and when 3 double bond is present, then energy should be released 3 times to 28. So 3 into 28.6, which is a theoretical value, it should be 85.8 kilocalories. But actually and experimentally determined, when benzene is hydrogenated to convert it into the cyclohexane, 49.8 kilocalorie energy is released. It means the difference is 36 kilocalories. The difference between 85.8 to 49.8 is 36 kilocalorie. It's mean benzene is 36 kilocalorie more stable than the hypothetical system, that it should be that when 3 triple bond is present, the energy release should be 85.8, but not in the real case. It will be 49.8, which show the stability, extra stability of molecule, and this stability is due to the resonance structure of benzene, and this energy, that 36 kilocalorie energy, is known as resonance energy of benzene, which is responsible for their stability. The diagram shows the experimental heat of hydrogenation of 3 molecule benzene, 1,3-cyclohexadiene and cyclohexene. These are related and under appropriate condition they can all reduce to the same product cyclohexane. All these are converted into the same product, that is a cyclohexane, which is at the lowest energy. So if we have the single bond cyclohexene, 120 kilojoule or 28.6 kilocalorie is released when hydrogen is added. So heat of hydrogenation is 120 kilojoule per mole. And when there is two double bond, that is in position number 1 and position number 3. So 1,3 cyclohexadiene, 1,3 cyclohexadiene. In the 1,3 cyclohexadiene, when it is converted into 1,3 cyclohexadiene is converted into cyclohexane, then 55.2 kilocalorie energy is released. And one, if we have three triple bond is present, 1,3 cyclohexatriene is the hypothetical molecule, because these molecules shows that we know that carbon-carbon double bond is smaller than carbon-carbon single bond. So when there is one carbon-carbon double bond and then carbon-carbon single bond and then again carbon-carbon double bond, so this shows that carbon-carbon double bond is smaller than the carbon-carbon single bond is larger. It should be just like DM structure, but not in the real case. So heat of hydrogenation is 3 times to 120 kilojoule per mole. When it is 3 times to 120 joule per mole, it should be 360 kilojoule per mole, but not in the real case. When benzene is hydrogenated, only 208 kilojoule per mole and 49.8 kilocalorie is released when it is converted into cyclohexanes. All these molecules are hydrogenated and converted into cyclohexane. In the first we have one double bond, in the second case we have two double bond, and in the third case we have the three triple bond. So when 3 triple bond is present, it should be 3 times to 120 kilojoule per mole, and it should be 360, but in actual case it is 208. So the difference between 360 and 208 is 152 kilojoule per mole, and these 152 kilojoule per mole is the resonance energy of benzene. Its mean benzene is 152 kilojoule per mole time is more stable as compared to their respective trienes, and it is also known as resonance energy of benzene. 152 kilojoule per mole or 36 kilocalorie is the resonance energy of benzene molecule. Next is reactivity and reactions. The image shows the electrostatic potential for benzene. The more red an area is, the higher the electron density, and the more blue area is lower the electron density. Its mean the pi bond is act as a nucleophile, and where the electronic density is very high. But in alkenes and alkynes, alkene and alkynes both have double bond and a triple bond. So unlike alkene and alkynes which undergoes addition reactions, arenes or benzene doesn't go addition reaction, it show substitutions reactions. Substitutions reaction mean one of the hydrogen of benzene is substituted with any other groups. So these stability of aromatic system favors substitutions over addition reactions which will destroy the aromatic system. So benzene addition reaction in more vigorous conditions. Addition reaction, benzene doesn't undergoes addition reactions typical that of alkene and alkynes, because in alkenes bromine water is reacted with alkene and it yield the additions compounds. Benzene doesn't react with bromine to yield an addition product, because if bromine is added in the benzene ring, the addition product will destroy this benzene ring, and benzene ring is no more retained in the product. But if the substitutions reaction, if we use the Lewis acid FeBr3 In the presence of FeBr3, these bromine is substituted one of the hydrogen of benzene ring, and if hydrogen is substituted, it is converted into bromobenzene. This is a substituted product, and in this substituted product, benzene ring is also retain their stability. This product retain the benzene ring, but the addition product, there is no more retain the benzene ring. So benzene is a highly unsaturated compounds, and these delocalizations of the 6 pi electron make it extra stability, and the stability of aromatic system favors substitutions over addition, which will destroy the aromatic system. First addition reaction in benzene is hydrogenations. Hydrogenations take place in the presence of catalyst. So if we have benzene molecule, 3 hydrogen molecule is required to hydrogenate the 3 double bond. So we use the different catalyst, that is nickel, platinum and the palladium. It is converted into cyclohexane, and in the cyclohexane there is no more benzene ring is present. It is converted into saturated compound. First unsaturated compound is converted into saturated compound in the presence of catalyst and the high temperature. So if we have benzene in the presence of different catalyst, it is converted into cyclohexane. Second addition reaction of benzene is halogenations, or addition of halogens. Halogenations take place in the presence of sunlight or any other light. The benzene ring becomes saturated. So benzene can add 3 molecule of chlorine or bromine. So if we add 3 molecule of chlorine under the influence of light, it is converted into hexachloride or benzene hexabromide if we add the bromine in the benzene ring. So if chlorine is added, 3 chlorine molecule is required. If we add the 3 double chlorine against the 3 double bond. So here 1 chlorine molecule is added into these 1,2 double bond, another molecule is added into this double bond, and third molecule is added in the third bond. So position number 1 chlorine is added into 1, 2 positions, and another chlorine is present 3, 4 positions. Similar, the other 2 chlorine is present on the 5 and 6 position. So its name is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexachlorocyclohexane. Similarly, if bromine is added into the benzene, 3 bromine molecule is added in the benzene in the presence of catalyst, then it is converted into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexabromocyclohexane. The reaction of fluorine with benzene is a very vigorous, and while because fluorine is a very reactive molecule, while with the iodine it is a very slow. So most common is chlorination and bromination. Next addition reaction of benzene is oxidation reaction. Benzene is stable towards the most of the oxidizing agent, but it can oxidize under the certain conditions. First is catalytic oxidation, in which we use vanadium pentaoxide as a catalyst at 450 degrees centigrade. Benzene is oxidized with air in the presence of vanadium pentaoxide at 450 degrees centigrade. Then we get maleic anhydride, and carbon dioxide and water is also produced as a side product. Benzene is not oxidized by KMnO4 and potassium dichromate. Oxidation of alkyl benzene. Oxidations of side chain, if there is any alkyl group is present in the benzene ring, then these benzene is resists to oxidation in the presence of KMnO4 and potassium dichromate. So if there is any oxidizing agent KMnO4 present, it will be oxidized the side chain or alkyl group that is present on the benzene ring. It doesn't oxidize the benzene ring itself. So alkyl benzene ring is inert to strong oxidizing agents such as KMnO4 and chromic reagent. Side chain react readily with oxidizing agent or convert into carbonyl group, that is carboxylic acid. If CH3 group is present, toluene is present, it is converted into benzoic acid. So ethyl group is present in the presence of KMnO4, it is converted into benzoic acid. And if two methyl group is present, if we have xylene, when two methyl group is present with respect to para to each other, then its name is paraxylene. So two methyl group is present, then its name is xylene, and with respect to each other it should be para position, then its name is paraxylene. So in the presence of paraxylene, in the presence of KMnO4, paraxylene is converted into terpephthalic acids. Both the CH3 group is converted into carboxylic acid, COOH, then its common name is terpephthalic acid. Next oxidation reaction is combustion. When benzene is born in the presence of air, oxygen, carbon dioxide and water are produced, just like any other aliphatic or hydrocarbons are combust. So products are same, that is the carbon dioxide and water. Ozonolysis, when benzene is react with benzene in the presence of KMnO4, first it is converted into intermediate, that is a triazonide, and then these intermediate are reduced in the presence of zinc and hydrogen peroxide, H2O2, it is converted into glyoxal and zinc oxides. So this is the structure of benzene triazonide, that these single, all the double bond are converted into triazonide structures, and in the presence of in the presence of the zinc, these molecule is break or cleaved, and it is converted into three carbonyl compounds. So cleavage take place, and when cleavages take place, then it is broken, and it is converted into three carbonyl compound. And this way, if this molecule is break, then it is converted into, here this segment is break and it is converted, and this segment is break. So this one of oxygen, so here one of oxygen is present, it is reacted with the water, it is converted into H2O2. When it is reacted with H2O2, and it is this hydrogen peroxide, H2O2 is, and this H2O2 is react with zinc, it is converted into zinc oxide and water again. Thank you. Have a nice day.